Here we have another word problem related to least common multiple, and the question is the traffic lights at 3 different road crossings change after every 48 seconds. So after every 48 seconds the traffic light at crossing 1 changes, and at every 72 seconds the traffic light at crossing 2 changes, and at every 108 seconds the traffic light at crossing 3 changes. If they change simultaneously at 7 a.m., suppose at 7 a.m. it's like at 7 a.m. all the 3 crossing light changes simultaneously, okay, at exact 7 a.m. At what time will they change simultaneously again? Okay, so it's asking that if at 7 a.m. they change all together, simultaneously, then what will be the next time again? What will be that next time after 7 a.m. at which point they will simultaneously change again, all together? Okay, in such questions you always apply least common multiple, that is, you find a least common multiple. And if you're wondering that why and how, let me explain you by taking some different values of these time intervals. Okay, so let's suppose that at crossing 1 you have this is crossing 1 and this is crossing 2 and this is crossing 3. Okay, and this is the initial position. Let's suppose that this is the initial position from where they are starting. Okay, now let's assume that for this crossing 1 the time duration at this crossing traffic light stays for 50 seconds. The time duration for which traffic light stays at the same signal is 50 seconds. So at every 50 second the traffic light will change, okay, at this crossing 1. So suppose this is duration 1, that is of 50 seconds. So from here to here, this was the initial position when the traffic signal changed at crossing 1, and it will again change after 50 seconds. So it will stay for 50 seconds, and at this point, that is after 50 seconds, it will change again. So it remained for 50 seconds for the first duration, right? So for 50 seconds this traffic light at this crossing remained same. Again at 50 seconds it will change and it will remain at the same signal for another 50 seconds, right? So let's suppose that it comes here. So this is 50 seconds, this is 50 seconds. That means the total duration from here to here is 100 seconds. That means that first this traffic light at this signal will change at 50 seconds, that is here. It will again change at another 50 seconds, that is here. But first it changed at 50 seconds from initial position, and the next it will change at 100 seconds, right? Because 50 plus 50. So 50 times 2 is 100 seconds. It changed at 50 seconds, it will again change at another 50 seconds, but the second duration is 100 seconds from the initial point, the initial reference point that you are taking. Now come for this one. Let's suppose that traffic light at this crossing, that is crossing 2, remains for a time interval of 25 seconds. So it remained for 25 seconds, and after 25 seconds it will change. So 25 was a time interval, and for duration 1, that is, it stayed for 25 seconds. After 25 seconds it will again change, and it will remain for another 25 seconds, and it will change again after 25 seconds. So 25 plus 25 is 50. That is, first it changed at 25 seconds, and the next time when it will change, this will be 50 seconds. From here to here, this is 50 seconds. So 25 times 2 is 50 seconds. It will again change, it will remain again for 25 seconds, and will again change after another 25 seconds. So first it changed at 25, next it changed at 50 seconds, because from here to here is 50 seconds, and it again changes at another 25 seconds, that is 75 seconds. First it changed at 25 seconds, then it changed at 50 seconds, then it changed at 75 seconds. 25 plus 25 plus 25, that is 75. So 25 times 3, that is, it's for the third duration, that is 75 seconds. It shows that first it changed at 25, then at 50, then at 75. It will again remain for 25 seconds, right? And it will again change here. So that is at 100 seconds. So 25, it changed first at 25, that's here. Next time it changed at 50, that's here. Next time it changes at 75, that's here. And next time it will again change at 100 seconds. So 25 times 4, that is 100 seconds. Okay, for this traffic signal, that is crossing signal, that is 3, let's assume that the traffic signal stays for 20 seconds. So it will stay here for 20 seconds. Okay, so at this point after 20 seconds, that is this point is of 20 seconds, it will change, and it will so 20 times 1, this 1 is the first duration of this time interval. Okay, so this will be, it stayed for 20 seconds. At 20 seconds it will change again and will remain again for another 20 seconds. So it will change at this position, and this position will be of 40 seconds. Why? Because this was 20, another add 20, this will be 40, that is at 40 seconds it will change again. So 20 times 2, that is 40 seconds. It will again remain for 20 seconds, and it will change again after 20 seconds, and this will be, that will be 60 seconds. That is after first at 20, then at 40 seconds, then at 60 seconds. So 20 times 3 is 60 seconds. It will again remain for another 20 seconds and will change again after 80 seconds. Why 80 seconds? First at 20, then at 40, then at 60, then at 80. So 20 times 4 is 80 seconds. Now it will again remain for 20 seconds and will again change after 20 seconds, that is 100 seconds. So 20 is a time interval, the duration number is 5th, and it will again change after 100 seconds. So if you see properly in a mathematical way, this is the changing of light after every 50 seconds. It changed first at 50 seconds and then it changed again at 100 seconds, and we represented it mathematically. Similarly for this and similarly for this. And if you could see them, then these are representing the multiples of 50. 50 is the multiple of 50, 100 is a multiple of 50. Here these are multiples of 25. 25 is a multiple of 25, 50 is a multiple of 25, 75 is a multiple of 25, 100 is a multiple of 25. In a similar fashion, these are multiples of 20. Right. Now if you could clearly see that at 100 seconds, they are again at the same, they will again change simultaneously, right? If you could clearly see that, we assume that first they were changed at 0 seconds, that is the initial starting point, and they again are in an alignment, that is they will change simultaneously again at 100 seconds. And that is why I tried to show you that it will take 2 intervals. For this it will take 4 intervals, for this it will take 5 intervals, but 100 seconds from the initial position point will be the time, that is after 100 seconds they will change again, that is after every 100 seconds. So if they meet here at 100 seconds, the next will be another 100, that is 200 seconds. So after 200 seconds, they will meet again. I will meet again means they will change simultaneously again. Then again at another 100 seconds, that is 300 seconds. Now, if you mathematically try to see it, then you can clearly see that 100 here, 100 here, and 100 here. 100 is the least common multiple. 100 is the least common multiple. Let me show you. Let me write here. LCM is 100. You can clearly see that. And by if you want to see located by diagram, then you can see that at 100 seconds they will simultaneously change again. So what I'm trying to show you that why you are using LCM here. In such cases, you can clearly see that the problem is related to the least common multiple, that is at 100 seconds they will change simultaneously, and mathematically you can check it that 100 is the least common multiple. So in such questions you always apply least common multiple method. In this question you have 48 seconds, 72 seconds, so at crossing 1 and crossing 2 and crossing 3. So at this crossing, at every 48 second signal will change. In this case, at every 72 seconds signal will change. In this, at every 108 seconds signal will change. You take out LCM of them, of these numbers, that is 48, 72 and 108. If you take out the LCM, this will be 24, this will be 36, this 54, 12, 18, 27, 26, 29, 27, 2, 3, 9 and 27. This will be 3 times 1, 3, 3, 3, 9, 1, 1, 3 and this one. Therefore LCM will be 2 times 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 times 2 times 2, 1, 2, 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. This will be 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16, times 3 is 48, times 3 is 144, and 144 times 3 is 732. No, 432, sorry, 432. 144 times 3 is 144 times 3 is 12. 3, 4, 12, 3 and 432. So this will be 432 seconds. 432 seconds. That is, at every 432 seconds, these traffic lights at these different traffic signals will change simultaneously. So at 7 a.m. they change simultaneously. So after 432 seconds again they will change simultaneously. Okay, so if you convert 432 in minutes, so in 60 seconds you have 1 minute, and therefore if you convert 432 seconds in minute, this will be 432 divided by 60. This will give you the number of minutes. So if you divide 432 by 60, if you divide it by 60, then this will be 7 times 420 and minus this will be 12. So actually what it's giving you is it's 7 minutes and 12 seconds, because 12 is the remainder, and this will be, so this will come as 7 minutes and 12 seconds. 7 minutes and 12 seconds. This 432 has been changed into minutes. So if you change 432 seconds into minute, it will be 7 minutes and 12 seconds. That is, after every 7 minutes and 12 seconds, these traffic signals will change simultaneously. So in this case, first they change at 7 am, they will again change at 7 minutes and 12 seconds past 7 am. That is, after another 7 minutes and 12 seconds after 7 am, they will change again. Okay, that is 7 minutes and 12 seconds past 7 am.